door the now because
yeah, sure.
I have to fix this now.
Oh, you're talking about Di's room?
No, it was someone else today because someone's getting moved in that. She says that the table here isn't done, but
Odd. So I was just looking at the controls there and we got fixed.
aye.
And I almost wonder why is the sound not working? Or is it because the sound's weird or something? I'll check.
I can't remember, but she said that there was 2 people who was asking her for a lot of stuff. Kinda Stephanie.
Yeah.
I could remember one of their names. One of the people actually go to my school in my maths class. And it's
Wow.
but what must have happened was she added you,
Yeah.
she's added me, and then she's added my pals. It's weird. But someone at my school was asking her for pictures and that, and then someone called, their name begins with an R, and their second name's Patterson.
Patterson. No,
I think it's Ryan or something, or Rylan.
Ryan? No. Doesn't ring a bell.
Ryan. And
The only Ryan I know is Ryan Brown, and he was from high school in the same year as me.
And someone at my school was also asking Amber for like pics, so she just blocked him.
I'll be honest, I don't get the whole thing about asking people for pictures and that.
Ken, it's weird.
The only way I would even ask for people is if I've got to know them well, we're in a relationship, and only if they approve of it. And it's not the dirty kind of pics I would go for. Just, you know. See, that's the thing. It's like if people assume if you're asking for pictures, then you're asking for like dirty ones. But for me, no, I don't see the appeal in it.
But she said because that Stephanie told me before I unfriended her that her and Amber blocked them, kind of 2 people that was harassing them on Facebook,
Yeah.
and that they've just got them off of Facebook, kind of like, so they're no talking and that to them.
So you're an editor?
I unfriended her.
Oh.
I'm no thingy because I do add people who I don't know, so and it's kind of weird.
You know, what I was going to say, right? What if me and her actually get into a good relationship and it does come to the point where, she sees my parents, I see her parents, and then she comes up here and she sees you, and it's like,
I'd be like,
you'd be that guy who blocked because
I'd be like, well, I never know
you say it was a
who,
misunderstanding.
but she could be a murderer. You never know.
Oh, I've seen her and talked to her at college, and she's popular at college herself, so I'd assume that she's probably well known by people, and it seems to be in a good way. So
I thought you were meeting in a murderous way.
trust me, I think if lots of people approve of her, and not just like, the like I don't know, chav kind of people, smart people like her as well, because she's kind of like a fashion trendy person who's got like a quick thinking mind, and she's got like charismatic side to it, and plus she's quite smart as well. Which,
What do you mean, like, how do you know she's smart, like?
well, she's doing a HNC, and I sort of think she's at least have some brains.
Do you know what music she likes or anything?
She told me she likes a bit of jazz and classical music, but she's not really too much into music, and there's only certain genres she likes.
What about that Amber? She's bound to like music.
Well, I haven't asked her yet.
Well, you should ask them about their personalities and that, and whichever one suits you, just pick them.
I might ask her, maybe later on the night, and see what she has to say.
Oh, but I tell Gran that there's two girls like I think falling for you, kind of like falling in love and that. And then I tell Gran their names. That's Stephanie Dougal, she already kens, but Amber Abbott. And then I says, Lewis says that he's wanting to ken their personalities. Personality. I can't say it. So that they could, so you could pick which one suits him best. Like they could connect to Myrti. And then Gran just went, you should. Like, as in you should ask them about their personalities and that.
I know.
Because you mind, just mind, if someone doesn't ask one of them out, then soon they're going to end up going for someone. So it's best to get off your plate now.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm thinking I might actually just jump ahead and just go
But
right into the...
I did encounter a fake before, and I deleted them and I reported them. I can't remember what they were saying, but it wasn't none of they two. But I can't believe that someone would steal someone's identity and use it just so they could like pedo folk and everything. I think it's terrible.
Yeah, I'll be honest in that, you know, people who I don't know, and that I'm kind of cautious, and that till that's to see one person say that they're cool, and that with Stephanie, she's definitely an alright lass. But Amber, well,
How old are they again?
her, I think she's
Who's Stephanie?
yeah, I'm trying, she's either 20 or 21, but I can't remember exactly.
I think she's turning 21 this year.
Yeah, I would say 20.
I'm not sure, but because I've no like talked to her in ages because I befriended her like last night or something.
Yeah.
How old's Amber? Because you're the only one who's been talking to them who I can.
Yeah, I haven't checked yet, and though she seems to be around the same age as Stephanie, by the looks of it, but could be wrong. Anyway, I'm thinking I might actually get a start with the story mode and just jump right into it, and that. Because I remind you, I've got a lot better racing games, so it would be nice if I could get through this without mucking up once. Oh,
Gadgets a go-go.
yeah. This game, it was quite a good game back when I was playing it.
It's a chicken.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be, that Chocobo is supposed to be like some sort of like a mascot for the Final Fantasy games or something. Yeah, mind you, the only Final Fantasy games I've played is Final Fantasy 6, 10 and 12, and that. I've not really played much else.
There's more than 10.
Yeah, there's a 15th game about to be released now, and that's not including the side games. But see, Final Fantasy is one of the biggest series of games you can get, and that's probably over. If we're talking about Japanese games, it's over 400 actually. I'm not kidding you. There's 400 individual games, and it's ridiculous, but it's a big franchise.
I've not been to school a week
Really?
because my day and the school says that any family issues you could stay off school and you will not be questioned. So
I wonder when's your holidays coming out?
I think it's like now. I think it's the Easter holidays now.
Just because maybe in off holiday it's nice that I can get a bit of a break, and that's alright.
You should be up with Stephanie Dougal.
Yeah, so alright.
Because if you've got nothing else today, you could visit her.
That's what I'm thinking of doing maybe, but just need to arrange it. Alright.
Didn't you say that she likes wine or something?
Wine, yeah, that alcohol.
Yeah, don't you like wine?
Kinda, yeah. Though I'm not too much of a fan of most of them. It's kind of like the red wine I'm into, and the black ones are shit.
But a few nights ago, because I still had Stephanie Dougal, and Amber sent me a message saying that Stephanie Dougal was at her house, so you might have to arrange someone. I'm not sure where Amber even lives.
I need to look up on that actually. Mind you, I've only just had her yesterday, so I didn't check out much about her.
Well, seeing as you're going to be doing anything else, you and Stephanie could hear we drink your wine and that and maybe get to know each other better.
True.
So what, this would be like your first girlfriend or something?
Yeah, that's a... Oh, if that was easy. Of course, it's actually impossible to lose that first race since you're the only one racing, and that's not a tutorial or anything.
But what I'd do first is ask them about their personality, see which ones... Can't even say personalities, for fuck's sake.
I don't know, I struggle with some words myself actually. And like, see chemistry, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to mispronounce it as chemistry all the time. And that's just because, you know, that's not the way I thought it was pronounced.
Kim, how you get what is that? Demi calls it this, and then when I was on the bus home once for school, I seen it and I was like, pedestrian. And that's what Demi used to call it. What is it?
Oh, what's it about?
Pedestrian.
Pedestrian.
I think that's it. I call it pedestrian.
Huh.
That looks like a car.
Well, that's a Moogle apparently.
Moogle?
Yeah, that's what they're called. In the game anyway, the race is apparently called Moogles, and that's supposed to like half cat, half fairy or something.
It sounds like Dougals. It does. Chocobo or something.
Chocobo, that's the bird. Oh.
So weird that loads of little tiny pixels could make up certain games.
Yeah, well, so this game was pretty well ahead of its time, being released in 1990, what was it, 1998, and that was pretty far ahead.
By the way, Ken, in GTA 5 there's quite a few glitches.
Glitches and that. The other one I've experienced, see the one where you go underwater, that's the only one I've experienced.
Wow, I've experienced a lot.
And that's just about it.
But there's one I think I've just discovered. I jump out my Vestra and then Ken how it
Oh, the
goes,
vest, is that the new plane?
and Ken how it goes down and it crashes and it bombs up usually.
Okay.
Well, when I jump out, it wasn't on my map, so I thought, oh, it's bombed up. So when I go on the ground, because my car got impounded,
Yeah.
my Z-type, I go back out, and then the wee plane symbol comes up. So I looks up, and then my Vestra's just like that in the air, like diagonal. And I'm like, is that my plane?
Wow.
So it must have just glitched, and when I was getting in my Z-type, I froze, but then the cops were shooting at me and I was like this, and then I reversed, then I went in and done it again, and then I got my Z-type for like third time.
You know, I was going to say, what's unique about this game is apparently it uses like magic stones and abilities and that are not limited to like, you know, specific characters and that. So it's like, you can have like, you know, different abilities and you know, you actually get, see, in this game there's a lot of different stones you can get. Apparently you can combine them for different effects, which is what really makes it interesting. And so, yeah, this should be interesting. But apparently, see the reason why I kept losing so many times is because see the AI later on, they get brutal and that. At least if you're crap at racing. So I'm hoping I will lose once. But then again, you never know.
It's a big fat chicken.
Alright, back to it again.
Chocobo.
Right, so the second race of the game, I think it's like 9 in total, and that though I'm not too sure.
I don't know how that school still will fix that. Wait, there's only 2 of you in the race to count in. What do they things do?
Those, I think they speed you up for a limited amount of time. Oh fuck.
Well, you're further ahead than them anyway.
Yeah, that's because I've actually got quite good at the game.
It kind of reminds me of Super Mario Bros.
Really?
Ken, how you get like, you drive in that, you get boosts because you get these wee hands, and then there's loads of turns, there's bridges in some of them. Reminds me of Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, I'm way ahead. I'd say that, see, the first 3 or 4 races are quite easy. And that.
What car are you hoping to get when you're like past your driving test?
Me, I'm hoping maybe to get like one of those, there's this kind of like cheap Mazda car, look kind of sporty, but it's actually fairly cheap. And because it's not got a lot of horsepower, and it's just kind of sporty looking, but it's reliable from what I've heard, so I want to get that. Oh, yeah, that was an easy race.
But can people like, not that many people like wine and that now, but I can't believe that Stephanie likes wine.
Well, you'd be surprised in that she's got a bit of, you know, taste and that. You know, she's classy for a reason. But I don't know if she actually enjoys it or she just takes it just to like appeal to, you know, the folks she's going after. But then again, who knows?
Well, she could have seen your profile picture and thought that you were posh and that, and thought, well, I don't know how to explain it, but she could be posh herself.
True. Well, some pictures seem to be the posh kind of girl. So. Yeah.
It's a shame that she's been harassed on Facebook.
Actually, she was naive at first, and that was kind of fault of her.
I think that Amber made up a Facebook for her and she's using it now because she's not got like all of them on it.
Yeah.
Like all her old pals.
Alright, well, that's race number 2 down. You know, another thing I was going to say is that, see, you know, later on, and you actually do unlock different racers, and that, which is why I'm actually doing this first. And that, because see, if you don't do the story mode, the only person you'll be able to play is Chocobo, and that, which sounds crazy, but it's true. And that, so it's actually better just go through story mode first. And that, which is why I'm doing this now. Oh, so
That character looks weird.
I think it's supposed to be a golem or something, like one of those rock monsters, and that. Because again, see, every character in here is always known from something, and that's like one of the more popular monsters in that in the other games. Some.
The blue crystal.
Yeah, that's part of what gives them the abilities, and each character has their own blue crystal. And again, I think that's just a, you know, excuse point for what makes them get their abilities, and that, because see, each character has their own ability, and but what I might actually try to do is I might try to play as every single character, and in story mode.
By the way, I can't remember what I was going to say. I wasn't about Stephanie or Amber. But, I just can't remember. I ken the Lara Croft ones, the ones I've got for Xbox. The newest one, better graphics, but the story's really good, but I liked it when you go to different tombs and find each hint to make up one bigger level.
Yeah.
I never liked it just on a big island. It was alright, but it wasn't as good. Are you a cat or something?
Yeah, I'm now Moogle apparently.
Moogle! You never know, she could be like Stephanie Dougal. Or is it a she or is it a he?
I think it's a he apparently.
Wow, you're flying.
Yeah, it's supposed to make you slightly faster, but also avoid, any terrain on the ground.
So far that's the best. What if you had pushed that button there, you could have flew across?
Maybe so.
So what character do you think is the best so far? Moogle?
No, I'd say Chocobo, but I don't know, that's because of his ability.
What's Chocobo's ability?
No, this is apparently dash, which gives you a good speed. Oh fuck. It's because with Chocobo you get like a dash, makes you go fast for a certain bit. This is more about avoiding shitty terrain.
Stupid bird. It's pretty fast.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can try to beat this guy. Oh fuck. I think I've lost actually. Ah. See, it's because of things like that. Yeah, I'll
It's
give
some bits that caught you came with the.
Yeah. I'll give that a shot.
What the fuck are they?
No idea.
They're like. Except you have no arms, or legs, or body parts, it's just a head.
Oh fuck's sake.
You can still get them. Fly, birdie! Wait, it's a pussy cat.
Well, half cat, half fairy apparently.
I do ken how the Japanese could come up with stuff like this. Wouldn't that pillar thing just fall because it's leaning against the wall, but more of the weight's on the other side instead of just leaning on the wall? So wouldn't it just tip over?
Probably, yeah.
But they've no way to tip out of the game. And why is there graffiti on the walls?
I think that's more like, I don't know, things you'd see in the ruins.
I thought it was graffiti. I was like, why would this?
Graffiti! Oh,
I was
wow.
like,
That'd be
see,
incredible.
shouldn't that fall? I was like, why would they hate graffiti and temples? And do you know what's weird? It's temple based, but there's like arrow signs in that, and it's set as a race. Oh, blast.
Yeah, I'm gonna save up to get a third keystone, and that show will get ahead. Alright.
Flying.
Oh, well, that was... Unfortunately, I lost on the third race. Other than that, but...
That was the third.
Yeah. There's 9 races, actually.
You better than. That doesn't make sense. You better than me.
I think he's supposed... You'll notice he's inconsistent.
go
He's
with
consistently bad grammar.
What? He says, me go with you. And then it goes, what? You have my crystal if I go to... Snowball? Cray? Look at his arm. It's weird. It's like a big fan. It's got its wee scooter, it's got its skates, and it's got its truck.
I think it's a buggy or something.
That was a bug. Car.
Like, you know, mine, it's like that. See in the GT, it's got, you know, the Misas. It's like that, but without the roof. And that.
My garage is full with cars. and I've actually sold quite a few of my cars and got them.
You know, I'm curious. What would you prefer, Anna? Would you prefer, you know, a Pegasus laser, or would you prefer being able to buy more than one garage?
What's a Pegasus laser?
Yeah, mind those jets. Would you prefer if Pegasus, you could buy a jet from Pegasus, or would you prefer to have a second garage?
Second garage.
I would have went with the jet. God, I'd love to have that. That's not because I'm good with the jet.
Because you could easily steal them anyway. And the second garage, you can't get that. Wait, is it like the fighter jets where you get like the bombs and that on them? Or just the black and white jets?
I'm talking about the actual like military jets.
Ah, you can steal them. All you do is go into the military and get in a jet and fly off. Mine. What's that? A troll?
I think that's
I
like.
don't.
Apparently he's got an old accent.
What do we have here? You're better.
That sounds like an Australian accent.
I thought yeah is kind of Scottish. Yeah, you're better. You're better. Somewhere else. Quay. What's quay mean?
No idea.
He's holding a knife up to the Dougal. Wow, what a game for a 3-year-old. What violence.
He doesn't actually use it.
Quay. What does quay mean?
No idea.
Quay. You coming up the morning to tell me about them?
You know, I might actually, now that I've got a bit of a holiday and that, yeah. Oh, that'd be nice for a change, you know.
See Reese and Chloe after a while.
Oh, it's been a good while since I've last seen him, so might
By
as
the
well.
way, Chloe's not been at school in quite a while, and Ken yesterday, her EMA, she got £90.
Good. Well, it's not too bad.
Ken and she's not going to be going to school. It's not bad for her.
Alright, fourth race in the game.
I'm not sure, but does Amber work at Astor's on?
Apparently so.